A new Minecraft version is out now, so you know what that means. This is everything there is to know about the 1.21.5 Spring to Life drop. For starters, there's new mob variants. The old mobs will keep spawning in the so-called temperate biomes. In the warm biomes, however, there's a new pig, cow and chicken variant, which all have an orange-red hue to them. In cold biomes, you'll find other variants of the same animals. For a list of warm, cold and temperate biomes, you can visit the description down below. Along with these new variants, sheep now also spawn with different colors in set biome types, all of which can still spawn the rare pink sheep. Speaking of the sheep, they now actually display the wool color when sheared instead of them all being completely white. If you want to know in-game what type of animal spawns in the biome, you can always check it using a spawn egg. Speaking of the spawn eggs, Mojang did a complete overhaul of all their textures to make them more representative of the mobs they spawn. A few examples include the Elder Guardian, Cat, Iron Golem and Turtle. We also got delivered some promised changes that have been scrapped in the past, like fireflies, which come in the form of the firefly bush, found near water in the overworld. They occur most commonly in swamps. With the firefly bush, a regular bush was also added, which can be found in certain overworld biomes. Check the description to see which ones exactly. Another promised change was the Birch Forest overhaul, which we didn't get entirely, but they did give us fallen trees in nearly all the respective biomes, with mushrooms and vines spawning with them. Speaking of trees, the leaves now emit falling leaf particles, like we've seen with the cherry leaves already. The new leaves, however, have the color of the leaves it fell from, and they always fly west. In forests, dark forests and wooded badlands, these fallen leaves can also be found on the ground in the form of leaf litter. This is a block very similar to pink petals in the way you place and break them, but leaf litter can also be obtained by smelting leaves in a furnace. Another block similar to the pink petals are the wildflowers. They are a white and yellow flower combination and can be found in birch forests and meadows. They also generate through bone meal in birch forests. Both the leaf litter and wildflowers can be placed up to 4 times in one block and spawn with a random amount for each block in the specific biomes. In another biome, the desert, there have also been some changes. Cactus may now grow a cactus flower, for example. They can be found naturally or by growing cactus yourself. They are a really good block to decorate with and also very easy to collect source of pink dye. Cactus flowers can also be used to breed or pollinate bees. The sand will now also emit ambient sounds, making the desert and beaches more immersive. Along with these changes, there's now also dried grass to be found in the desert and mesa biomes, which can be bone mealed. Comment down below which change or addition you are most excited for to try. Now, of course, not everything can be huge in an update, so some smaller changes include bundles can now be found in village chests. Lodestones can be found in ruined portal chests and are now crafted with iron ingots instead of netherite, and the achievement to use one has been moved from the nether to the adventure tab. Flying with Elytran into climbable blocks now cancels the flight mode. Camels now spawn randomly in deserts instead of only in desert villages. Creekings can be named using a name tag. Cartographer villagers now sell maps to other villagers. In the case of a jungle, it will find a jungle temple, and for the swamp, it points to a witch hut. The exact maps they sell are completely dependent on the biome type of the villager. Along with this, some prices for the cartographer have been changed. Wandering traders now have better prices and also buy items off of the player instead of only selling items. The trades will still be random, but there will always be 2 items that the wandering trader wants to buy. Zombified piglins have to be killed by a player to drop XP and player-dependent loot. Woodland mansions can generate impale gardens. Fire will only spread or burn when it's max 8 chunks away from a player. This can be changed with a game rule. You can now choose if TNT explodes using a game rule. If this is set to false, the TNT will never ignite, not even with flint and steel. It can still burn up when it's set on fire though, so be careful. So even though it was a small update, there was still quite a lot of quality of life changes and some fixes. If you want to see more videos like this, make sure to like the video and subscribe to my channel and turn on the bell if you really like this type of content. Next chapter, a Minecraft movie.